A very good morning one more time with the program, The Business Bank, running on set West Nile Television. And I want to say most welcome on board for this very particular program that runs on set from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And today one more time we are profiling somebody else, knowing something from him, how his business is moving, quite a number of things that we really need to learn from him. And there's you out there who has no business idea, or maybe who has business idea, but you are yet to know what exactly you need in your business. Eventually you realize that you need some tips from a business owners or successful businessmen or women, and they will give you whatever that you need at that very particular time. Thank you so much, West Nile TV, Business Bank, and your host is Lady Bits. Here we are, and we'll be having a discussion with this gentleman. He's still going to tell us a lot of things about himself, and then we'll realize how he started it, such that you also know how best you can start your that is business. And of course, with due respect, and I want to say you're most welcome to West Nile TV. I thank you for honoring our call, and in a very special way. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning to you.
Yes, can you kindly tell us your name?
I'm called Yada Solomon, but my other name, people normal call me here Governor. Yes, but they normal confuse this name Governor with some place also called Governor down there. Those people try to copy my name to name their hotel. Okay. But with the time they realize that they have actually changed. I went to them, I told them, no, you cannot do this. What people know about Governor is me. So they have now changed the name of hotel to something like Breeze. Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome of you. Briefly, can you kindly tell us something little about your biography, maybe about yourself, what you have been doing before you came in for this very particular business?
Yeah, I am a graduate. I'm a graduate. I studied economics at Makerere University. After graduating, I started doing this business of printing. Actually, before graduation, I used to print documents and courseworks for students at the university. So this is the skill that I learned. After my graduation, I got some place within the hall, that is in Sibirwa, and I started the business there. And with the time, I also kept on applying for jobs, for more jobs, and I got an opportunity to work with the Finca. So they posted me to Arua branch. After some 2 years of working with them, I realized that the money I was getting from the business world was more than what the bank was paying me. So I decided to resign my job, and I shifted to the business. Yes.
Then you definitely realize that sometimes people tend to love their personal work more than anything else. Once you realize that you have something that you are getting from your business, trust me, it's very hard for someone else to start taking a weird decision. I mean, going to work for someone else or going back to your profession. You know, he's a graduate and he's supposed to work in, I should say, banking institutions, but he chose not to. Why? Because he felt what he is getting for that from his business is actually more interesting, and it's of less pressure. People tend to avoid pressures, by the way. Is working under maximum pressure, much as when you're applying on no CV, you'll be like, yeah, working under minimum supervision and minimum pressure. But realize once you reach there, the whole thing is upside down. It gets some a little bit of twist. That's when you know that it can't work out here for me. So that is what he's trying to tell you. And then how you came in here. You did say you studied, of course, a course, and you have been working with banking institutions, but you basically resort to being self-employed. How does it feel like taking that decision and standing on yourself?
Yeah, actually, you know, when you finish university, two things come in your mind. You either want to go self-employed or you want to look for a formal job. So for me, I at first I started being self-employed. So I went to formal employment. When I tried that formal employment, I realized that it was more time consuming and there was no freedom. I came back to self-employment. And with self-employment, I was attached to a company called King Sports Bet. And these people, they brought me to Nebi. They said I should come and run their activity. I told them, I'm not used to sitting in office and working. So we agreed with them what I'm supposed to do for them alongside what I'm doing. I told them, for me, I'm into business of printing documents for people. They said I should help them as I manage their business. They will leave me that freedom to do my other things. So when I came here in Nebi, at first I was within them. So when I looked for this the place for starting the business, and I got this one. I got the infrastructure, the computers, the printers. It has been a long way. I started this thing in 2013. From 2013, although it was very small, and we have been growing. Yeah, that is what I can say. Yes.
Yeah, way back in 2013 up to this very particular year, he's still moving on and he's okay. I think I've been asking several people that do come here that if you are already stable at your business, and then as someone comes and offers you an opportunity, that can you kindly come and work or maybe manage my company and I'm paying you a good amount of money, most people do say no, they can't. Even if they're paying them millions of money, they are not going. Is it the same situation with you? If someone comes, maybe ask you to go and manage his personal company, and you either close this or you leave this one under the hand of someone, you also employ someone else to manage this, and you go and hunt for big amount of money for betterment of your personal work. Can you do that and leave your business for maybe someone else's job?
No, that one personally it will depend on what the terms will agree with that person. If he says I come and manage his business, if it is a full time, personally I will not accept it. Because what will happen after he has we have parted ways with him, you'll have to come back to zero and start again. But if the person gives me that freedom that I keep on monitoring his business, managing it alongside mine, for me I will take that kind of offer. Yes.
Yeah, eventually it's two ways, and such opportunities go in both ways. If you really accept what someone offers for you, and you know that this thing is going to work out for me, basically most people do give themselves a grace period of time. Someone is paying you some good amount of money, and they'll be like, okay, what is happening here is I am working for a grace period of 6 months, but you're not telling whosoever is employing you. You are telling that to yourself. Before you go for someone else's job, you'll first need to sit down and have personal meeting with yourself. And then eventually, you now weigh the two. If I am going there, I think I need to work for this grace period of time, I'll add into my capital and then I proceed. But anyways, that's what most people tend to do. Once you're settled at your workplace, I feel there's no need for you to go and work for someone else unless or otherwise, as Governor has said. So most welcome one more time if you have just opened your TV set. This is West Nile Television, and the program going on is the Business Bank, on set from the hour of 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That is what we are discussing right here. Business, how you can venture into it, what you need to do, and how you are going to manage the small scale business that you are running at this very particular time. You can watch us on Zuku at TV, that's channel 0073. As well, you watch us on that is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those social handles. You watch us live and get all the information that you need about West Nile TV. We're lighting up the region. We give opportunity for businessmen and businesswomen to bring up their business and see how suitable they can manage it. Still with a governor. Now, who really inspired you to start up this? Or you never look up to someone, or someone never gave you a piece of advice, but it is a single-handed decision. I so much believe that most business people get inspired by someone else, or they get motivation from someone else before they venture into a self-employed or single-handedly business.
Yeah, inspiration. Who inspired me? Before I talk about the person who has inspired me, I wanted to take this opportunity also to tell the people out there what we're doing here. You see, this is a very big opportunity for me to sell my products to the people. Here in Soft Power, our business name is called Soft Power. We are located along Paradise Lane. It is just behind the Nile Star offices. You take this route that goes to the market from Lomaka, you'll get us there. There's a M10 container next to my Sol company, the company that sells solar. Here in this business, we do basically our major activities. We do print documents, secretarial work. We are the best in Nebi, Pakwach, and Zombo. We give quality prints for our customers. That is in black and white. Unfortunately, we are yet to bring the colored printers. We also do mobile money, which runs for 24-hour services. 24 hours. If you come here at 2 a.m. in the night, you'll get us here. I got my inspiration from the people I was working with. That is the Indian community. You know, these Indians, when they come to Uganda, they come with nothing. They come with nothing. They only come with, some few clothes. They come and get everything that they are having. They are owing the assets that they have all here in Uganda. I started asking myself, why is it that we Ugandans we cannot get rich, or we are very poor, and yet these Indians come when they are very poor? My boss was an Indian. I saw how he rose up, and the people brought him. They came. He used to tell me those stories. I also said I need to start something for myself. I thank God he never felt jealous of me, and he has been actually a very great. He has been giving great support to me, and he's very inspirational. And he has been encouraging me. Charlie, last month he came and visited me here in Nebi. He told me he wants to take me to Dubai. I told him who is going to sponsor. He just said they should look for half air ticket. And so that's my inspiration. Also the business, there are some other business personalities in Nebi here who have inspired me a lot. People like Milton Avoa. He's our own here. He's someone from Panyimuru. He's my personal friend. The way I see he does easy things and how he's doing his business, it inspires me a lot. He has no support from anywhere, but he started from zero, and if you see the things he's having now, you can really get inspired. And another person, also someone from here, is also Okaba, the owner of Rock Filling Station. He has stations almost all over West Nile, and he's just an ordinary person from here. If he can make it, now why not us? We hear of stories that he used to also even ride motorcycles to get fuel and sell. But you see where he has reached. I strongly believe if those people can make it, we can also reach that level. Thank you.
Yes, a very brilliant one coming in from Governor, and he knows what he wants. That's why most times when you do something, with all your heart and you know very well that what I want is this, you work towards it. Unless you don't really have inspiration or you don't have direction where you are going, that's when you know that what you're doing is actually of no use. It's better you quit. But the more you commit yourself to something that you love, the more you commit yourself to something that you are focused on or with, you realize that you have a direction, you have a sense of hammer, you know what exactly you want in your life, you know where you are heading to. Had he not get all those motivations, as did not have all those people who inspired him, it will be very hard. He did make the last statement I picked from him is that if those people can make it, why not him? Why not you as you're watching right now? If you're doing something and you want to do something, if you look at someone, be like, how did that person do it? Like, what did he do or what did she do to be who he is, to become who she is? I think, people fear, by the way, they do fear successful business people. I don't know if you're also part of them. You already have people who motivated you. Before you had friendship with some of those people, did you try approaching few people like, how did you do this? I remember you talking about Indians, how they can come to the country with actually nothing. But eventually they'll grow process by process. They will have something at the end of the day. So many people think Indians are rich. We're actually richer than those people. Only if you know how to play your game. So did you try approaching some of the successful business people? Or maybe you go in one of the printing houses, you'll be like, these people have all these machines, they have so many customers. How did they do it? Then you go to the boss. You introduce yourself, I'm governor, I'm a PhD holder, I'm a bachelor, I'm this and that. I wanted to start up something like this. Could you please mind giving me some few tips? You get? I understand some people are selfish when it comes to sharing out knowledge. But there are those ones who are willing to help. Most times I bring some other people here, they're really eager to know and to help people. So I wanted to inquire from you if you tried approaching such people, or there are still some few changes you need to do in your shop here, but you still need what? Advice from other successful business people. Will you give, if someone gives us such opportunity, will you go and try to have one-on-one with successful businessmen or women to know how they do their things?
Yeah, that is a very great opportunity to inspire others when the opportunity comes to explain how you started it. And you also asked me whether I approached other people to share with them how they started it. Mine was a little bit different. We have an association of our old boys called Cornerstone. There is a school located in Nakasongola. So in that association, we normally have an annual retreat. So in that annual retreat, they invite successful politicians and businessmen. At one moment, they invited this gentleman, I can't remember his name very well, the owner of Bamboo. He's located, his business is in Arua. He said to us how he started his business, and I picked a lot of things from him. How he said he was working with Toyota. When the company closed, he thought of going back to Kampala. See, for me, that is how I also got some of the inspirations from him. But if someone comes to me and he says he wants to learn from me and how I started the business and how he can also start, I'm free to share that knowledge with the person and to inspire him. And even the people I've been working with here, I've also been telling them, I told them, it is not easy to start a business and to even get a job. If someone has accepted to work with you, even if he's paying you 50,000, you need to do your best. The person will see you, and even God will also see the commitment in you and elevate you from where you are. So the people I've worked with, I've always on daily basis interacted with them, and I also tell them they should not aim at working with me for life. See, let them learn some skills here. They also go and start what? They started their own businesses. Briefly, afamani eriki dia, ki afamani angoni malia eriki diki angoma pare mavuri mirusu Paradise Lane malia. Paradise Lane just behind the afa Nile Star ma office ya. Eka gere ropi baby coach ya memu mi branch from post office memu upwards as mimu market lere mene market memu su office my company banu ve my soul ro magaya di afamani di ari kidini ba award for
ya mege award for saruna yo ingape di atamva governor vuri nze yo azini ngari madia ima pari mi isu ngongo na rimadria and komisu ne biara side ngomale rimadria deni and then many vini chozu mivle azi yeke rinteto ngamini the dadani kan printing photocopying ya ngoni ana warike and ne resist kami office mala bulk la pepara erivini pepe kuzi ndirinte irin yoborle sasa micho vini mu ande pie eritela mi bafazambe za mi ariara erivina fambeza kuzi wadwende sefe adebele bayo ndokini yobani yo Western TV min opportunity for business me bazo le malia lezo nini zokini ba mesuki yo ni media regardless parimina azor malia mingware Western TV ni tamiva wadara mantebo le matidwa dan pakwachia nebia azombo diarua terego marata koboko yumbe ajumani moyo woro hama pariketiro bongo kipi mario kolokoro amega hameyuge midrend. That's why we're Western TV, we're lighting up the region, and this very particular program comes once every single week, and it happens on Wednesdays. That's as we all know, midweek, and we have all this business discussion that runs live on your TV set, and we share it with you. For those of you who are not in position to afford a TV, that is why our YouTube channel runs at 247 to make sure that you get every other information and entertainment that runs on set here live. You keep yourself updated. You know what is happening. Know about the current trend. Know what's happening in the errand of business, and you have your business recorded. You know how best people can locate you instead of paying good amount of money to other media houses to have your business advertised. Then get Western Television. We give you the opportunity to run that is your business. Otherwise, I want to say thank you so much for having all this quality time with us. We are still here with you. It doesn't mean that we're getting it done. This has been the first 30 minutes of the show. So certainly we're going for a short commercial break. When we get back, we are still coming back to Governor. He is going to tell us his challenges, the benefits, and quite a number of things that he is getting from this business and how he has been ironing them. I'll be right back. Do not move away from your TV set.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
The search for Miss Uganda 2024 is on. Get ready to be wowed by the girls' intelligence, charisma, and big dreams. Who will be the next Miss Uganda? Find out starting 10th May every Friday to Sunday at 8 p.m. on Makula Chika, exclusively on Star Times. The show is sponsored by LMZ, Comfort, Nanjing Hotel, Kira Motors, Sheraton, Uganda Airlines, and lead sponsors, Grace Textiles and U-Home. Miss Uganda 2024, true Ugandan beauty.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
welcome back from that break, and we are still here. And if you've just joined us, I want to say you're most welcome for this very particular program, which is the Business Bank, running on set West Nile Television from 10 to 11 a.m. And with this, we are actually finalizing within the 30 minutes which are actually remaining and at hand. We are here looking up to a few things which Governor is getting in at hand right upon now, and how he has been managing them. But before that question pops, allow me to welcome him back on set after the break we had. You're most welcome back, Mr. Governor.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. This will definitely usher us into the challenges that you are facing in this very particular business and how you have been addressing them.
Yeah, there are so many challenges in business, especially the ones here we encounter. And one of the major challenges we have here is, this town is very small. When you start something, you find in the next 2 months, your neighbor is also doing the same thing, you see. If you look around here, if I'll find there are so many mobile money businesses. It's just because people here, they like copying and duplicating services. It is not bad, it's good in business, because when you have so many similar businesses concentrated in one place, you attract so many customers. Especially if now this street of ours here has so many mobile money places, and the agents here are serving people. Many people only know this street. So duplication of services is one of our major challenges here. And another thing here is, youths here, people don't have what to do. They're on the streets, so there's cases of simple robberies, not serious. These petty thieves who come at night, sometimes you find they have broken the padlocks of these fridges. They have moved away. You just ask yourself, why would someone wants to risk his life taking a soda or water from the fridges? It's many times we have ever done it. So it also creates for us time. It's a lot of work. You have to take these things outside in the morning, inside you have to bring. You see, those are just simple robberies. Also sometimes, like our business areas, that's the space, there's no proper ceiling. Find they have ever accessed our premises from the rooftop. See, those are some of the challenges we have here. Also, for the last 2 years we have been here, the construction of this road here, it has affected our business a lot. These people are very slow. Sometimes they block that area. No customer comes this side here. Sometimes you find they have blocked the other one. People don't come. Also, this road construction, dust, you have to clean like 5 times in a day. Now rainy season, the pattern has now changed from dust to water accumulating in especially the other entrance of the main road. It's also a very big challenge. And also the capacity of the people here. People here don't have money. There are very people who can come. You can stay even like for 1 hour. You don't get a customer, you see. So the income levels of our people is still very low. This town is not like a Arua, it's not like a Gulu, whereby you even get tired of serving people. But here, you wait to serve. You wait like for 1 hour, for 30 minutes. But we appreciate the little money they have, they bring us. We are very grateful to them. But we are very hopeful that in the future, things are going to be better here. Yes.
All right, that is it. You live with motivation. If you do not motivate yourself, it's going to be very hard for you to get motivated, simply because he did say that at times you'll have to wait. And if you're patient enough, definitely you'll achieve what you need. Patience pays much as it pains. You'll just have to bear and endure some of the situations. If not, it's going to be very, very hard. When you step in business, you'll have to first thing you have to put in mind is challenges. And the challenges that come in business, they actually come to motivate you. They come to inspire you. They come to keep you strong. They come to tell you, I am here to live with you and I am going nowhere. Once challenge comes, and be ready to receive them. Be ready to stand still on your feet and say, it's okay. Challenge, I welcome you. But I also welcome you with a positive living that you are going to change me and you are going to make me to stay strong in my business. So that's why sometimes, mostly, when you see a businessman or a businesswoman doing his things, he or she is successful. It doesn't mean that this person never had challenges at hand as this business was operating. Challenges came like huge. It knocked him or her down. This person kept getting up. You keep collecting yourself piece by piece. Eventually, you reach a certain level where maybe, is this really me? How did I do it? How did I reach here? You give your flowers for yourself. You get? No one else is going to give you the flowers, but you do. The rest of the things will come later. People will appreciate you when you are normal. That's why like, hey, he's still young. His business was ABCD. He was doing okay. That's why. When this person was struggling with the business, where were you? Why didn't you give him the opportunity? Why didn't you give him the appreciation? Why didn't you throw him his flowers? You go and appreciate someone that is worth it. And the person is normal. The business is collapsing. When he was there, he was doing well. People were doing this. Like people will always talk. But if you avoid such situations, ignore. Even if no one gives you your flower, you know you are doing a hard work, like hard working job. You're done with it. It's a job done. Give your flowers for yourself. Learn to appreciate yourself. If you don't appreciate yourself, no one else will come from Yumbe to come and appreciate you here. No one else will leave Pakwach to come and appreciate you here. No one will come from Kampala to come and appreciate you here. So the little you get, appreciate it. Even if today no one comes here, go down on your knees. I believe you're a Christian, you're a believer. You go down on your knees and say, thank you, God, thank you, Allah. It never went well, but it was your plan. I am glad the day passed well. Meanwhile, on business side, it never went on well. Maybe you had blessed some other people. I hope for better tomorrow. So that is how it goes. So every other business challenge you have, learn to provide solutions to the ones you can. I am glad you're not only living here with the printing, photocopying, and the rest of the things. You also ventured into mobile money. That is another business. So at least if printing failed, no one cannot miss to initiate money. No one cannot miss to send money. You get? No one can really not miss to deposit money in his account and so forth. That is when it means when you don't receive from this pot, you're going to receive from the other pot. So as we all understand that challenges do so move together with benefits. So kindly, you'll also tell us the importance, things that you have been noticing in your business, or maybe the benefits that you feel here. Since I opened this business, I did this, I did that, I did this. I'm so glad about it. Please tell us your benefits of the business.
Yeah, this business, there are so many benefits that we have got, and they are not yet tangible. My focus right now is to still stabilize the business before I start removing money and start doing other things. You know, our business of printing and secretarial, it moves with technology. After 1 or 2 years, the machines you have right now, they will be very obsolete. They will never help you at all, you see. Things keep on changing. If you look at these machines here, behind here, you see, you'll realize that these machines were, 5 years ago, were the best in the market. But time came, they couldn't help us. So we had to go to the current machines that are there in the market. So they call them digital machines. You see these two. These machines are very, very expensive to acquire. And each one like this, if you land on a very good friend, will be like 10 million. See, getting two like this, I say it is a blessing to God. See, getting machines is really an achievement to me. And these laptops here, we have had challenges. People come and they steal them. You live here, when you move very small a bit, or when they break you, they take them. You have to buy a new one. But now, I have like 5 of these ones here. When they pick this, another one. We started business with these small printers here. See. But now, when we are now handling these things that banks even acquire, that they are using in the banks, Stanbic, Centenary, and other big banks, it's a very, very good opportunity. It's a benefit for us. Started with 1 fridge. We now have 3 fridges. We started with some few cartons of paper. Now we have our shelf is now full. Generator standby. We had a lot of challenges. But what gives me more joy and benefit is the people I work with. For me, I always feel I need to support people to be self-reliant, to get something to support their family. That is the major benefit I have gained from this business. I tell them, I'm not here to get rich in this business. The little that I have, we get from the business here together. We share it. We need to work very hard. If I see their children going to school, they are paying them because of the work they are doing here. It gives me joy. It gives me satisfaction. I also see my children their school fees being paid. These people I work with, their rents are paid. They don't go and beg money from someone to support themselves. Those are the benefits that I see. You see, as long as we are supporting ourselves, we are not begging people for money. But I've projected myself in the next 2 years going to stabilize, and that's now when we shall start. We want to open a branch in Arua, my home. We call it our city. When we open our branch there, I will also go to my home district, Yumbe. We shall also open it. But the most benefit I consider most is being self-employed and supporting the people that I'm working with, and these people also supporting their families. Thank you.
There has been it any business that runs, eventually you will have to get that is a benefit out of it. And then you realize that there are people who actually do business, but they find it a little bit challenging to get maybe benefit from it. And did you try getting in touch with businessmen and businesswomen who are actually successful? If no, please learn to be with such people, learn to build friendship with such people. It doesn't mean that once your business is still small and you start having a friendship with such people, you become a beggar. No. And those people look at you with actually a very good motivation that someone who is starting up a business is looking me like, inspiration. This is good of it. Learn to attend business meetings. Learn to get in touch with people who are successful in business, to have some few tips from them. Learn to ask questions. Be open-minded. Being in business needs someone who is not shy. It needs someone who talks. It needs someone who knows how to inquire things. Sir, madam, how did you do this? I am trying, but I'm not stable. I am doing business, but here it's I'm sliding. What do I need to do? Help me, guide me. I also want to be successful. Though I have little capital, I believe I can grow my business. What do I do? Don't look at such business meetings or business gatherings as a wastage of time. Many youths who are into this, they feel that's actual wastage of time. Closing your door for 30 minutes, I understand you are losing a lot, but what you are going to acquire there free of charge, no one will come in your shop and give you. No one will come to your business premises and give you that. But you go and hunt it. You come and use what you have learned in 30 minutes. You use it for your whole lifetime. and venture it into your business. That is if you have time for it. And if you do not have time for it, I don't know how best I can say it. If I say quit it, it will look so like I'm demoralizing you. But if you feel you cannot do something, I will advise you not to waste your time in it, especially when it comes to business. That's why you're saying business, people are complaining, hey, it's not working on well, it's not really doing well, I feel like giving up, here I'm doing this and that. Like when you ask people for challenges in business, once you listen what someone goes through, be like, oh, poor you, he's struggling, he's really doing something. Here, power issue, you need to buy power. Here, URA is coming to tax you. Here, you need to pay lances. Here, there's no customer. You have dried the whole day. Yet in the evening, you need to go home with the Kavera. Family is expecting you. Where is dad? Where is mom? He's at work. She's at work. She has gone at her business place. But mom will come home with that Kavera, dad will come home with that Kavera, kids will start having issues with their mom, a wife will start having issues with the husband because there's no food on the table. Business never moved on well. Whosoever is doing business, give that person time. Give that person ample time to collect him or her soul. Instead, be encouraged. Encourage this person. Say, you see, today never went on well. Tomorrow will be better. So that's why sometimes, people say, you're always saying tomorrow will be better tomorrow. When will tomorrow be better? Does the person know? Even me, myself, I don't know. But we all believe that tomorrow will be better. Your future is greater. For as long as you stick to the plan, it will work out. So that is all I needed to tell you as a hint of this. Back to you, Governor. So you had talked of opening actually branches, possibly that's Arua City. You're looking at your hometown, that is Yumbe, but you have not speaking your own personal language. The local language you brought in was basically the ones in Arua, the Ivu speak. I wanted that one of, Aringa. I don't know if you're well versed with this. So how long will it take you to have these plans you actually brought on board here, like saying having open branches anytime soon besides in Yumbe and Arua City? How long do you put for yourself, like the grace period? Like after how long would you wish to do this? Is it after 2 years? Is it after 1 year? Maybe next year? Is it after 3 years? Or I don't know, maybe you can also elaborate more on that.
Yeah.
But if you say that in your local language,
Yeah, ma ti mavo kware ni ti maringani maringatinze aringati sasi bajo wo basi ba madri aringa azema periche ma aringa mvani bazi yibagala lodonga lango madri aya ma business nga ni biga business madri ini business akoke prinzore document ke prinzoma wanere amava mobile money zinga mobile money madri amangala sawa kalir disu mota saro ineni musa sineni me musu amadro open aya akoziva mani dar kamava pepa kuzi baba ne akoke prinzo aya ozimada ale branches kinji eroga ze madril toga yumbegale ni madokinji kimusa dungo pea plan madrid siriga business rodi da ni ne bigari ile de daro koro business do madrid stable business abia do challenge be minge but challenge de ke address do andala ki dobo now ile de siriga ale do business do yale dorva mongo amadri lerke try dorva adumado do pitila ko ale moro di deruaga ale mangundru mava business sasa mano do nga ni bigama ngadi mava ban aruaga da ili rozo ili dusi 2025 aya ili navutiga ani ra business manu njia roga ro chova mpato mukai dove disira adova da debo plan madri ni gama gire madri min reba government ni jo aba mani musula lam sidi ani really to vutiga giri dia la modela ra koro jumani gadi on do giri dera achinga madulengo ni do modro ere raisiru a samuzo leri la murisira di sasi duini di mu misa du basiki sa du angeri so di do giri da sobo achinga madulengo ni do modro ere mani zale domu angumali tagete modi imbegale dikanguiri angomadi chogalo dongai aya zira angula modro yumbe town dike plan madri ki ale tatili to vutiga banga ke zireni di ke plan madri mane ba maidriga business madri silsi koze di business ngangologa de branches kinji ku jozi de muride mi business be era de gara mi va mu ziroga mi ni ami modo ngone alako Mamadi, Jonja, Man Jonja, mini plan Madri business as the king is already the yeah.
Ya mega da fera da jibanji te kwerse da mega de fikilili adomani haringa tinenzezo kora temo bitseven devendo erevara goza tari wedi azu onveta chokolo salene ekere nende nirute akwere tu ya loredin densa wode malama deveni delivery femini echozo embata fezu ode ni klia tale like mi do de ki du woro kleme mvale embata meli chofe anjo de azinga ba ko de penengo le sari so gumareti tukibo ana ode fiki gumalia li de to de choba ebe madrisere chopa yazi yabara le keta mena ikifi yazi intecho ekormala maybe sazin kise amega tavalet jack bingo de arakeni pepper etiti ezio minanzi kinja ikise stress kise ngoni iyo ndereke dio hadani enjoni yare ani de kote bala lo masisile eriyo ezo laleche so embata mele chofe ode ni yo I drivle madari erengoni kan ko kala azivuri sere erengoni
yeah imbata afede bapini ku mate aleta english ayo because imbata rode it should benefit many people. Now before I speak about the lessons or what I can tell the people out there to learn, especially the youths, I wanted to take us back to the some question you asked, the challenges and how do we overcome them. I never spoke about how we overcome our challenges here. One is a customer service. I always tell my staffs here, I tell them, here in Nebi, we have very few customers. Very few. So any customer that comes, please serve that customer very well. Let customer have best experience. So that same customer will come back and will refer for us other customers. I want to demonstrate this one clearly. Assuming you are my customer.
yes
When you come to our shop, Kavera looks very useless for you, but if you don't give him that Kavera, he will see that you don't value the money you're giving to him. So you need to give that water put in Kavera, and you say thank you. Now he goes and say come back again. Those are some of the things we do here. Now, what I can tell our youths is, the truth be told, there are no jobs in Uganda. No jobs. And the jobs that are now there, they need connections. That is the truth. You can't run away from it. Most of us who are from this side of the country, we have very few connections. We have few people who can connect us. The only way we can sell ourselves is hard work and being honest. Whenever you get an opportunity to work with someone, you be very honest and work very hard. Be the first person to report to work. Don't be also the first person to go. You ask your boss first before when you want to go. If you are leaving, if you are stopping at 11, at 5 in the evening, you can ask him, say, now it is 5. Do you have other works that I can do before I leave? You ask him. So if he has other things that he wants you to do before you go, you go. And always you do extra work than what you are required to do at your workplace. Do extra work. If you are running someone's business, if someone has employed you to do business for him or to do business with him, try to learn something from what that person is doing. You will not work with that person for life. After leaving that person, the skill you have learned there, you can go and start something with it. If like for us here, we are selling things, you learn selling skills. Be open. You learn. You see, that fear, you overcome it. When I started selling papers here, I told my people here, my staff, we are going to move soap to soap. They thought it was a joke. I said, let's move for sales driver. We could go there. We say we have papers. We are selling. If you're interested, I know you have children in school. When it's time for coming to go to school, please you come and buy with us. This is our contact. We go to another shop. We go to another shop. Out of 10 shops you visit, at least
one person will survive.
One will
or
come
person
back.
two can come back and do that. I understand we are running out of time. We're only having 2 minutes, and I'm giving one for you to have your last remark. Then I'll use the other one to end the show. Otherwise, I want to say thank you. Let me have your last words, and we call it a day.
Yeah, my last word, I want to appreciate West Nile TV. This is a very great opportunity. We have very many businessmen here and women who are in Navy Town doing business, and you being selected there, they say, I'm a very lucky person, you see, to be selected to come and speak about my business and tell the people what we are selling. I appreciate the West Nile TV and also you people for coming here in our dusty town here. We were very appreciative. And I welcome our customers. And those who have been coming to buy our products, we are very, very grateful to you. And those who have not yet visited us, we are at Paradise Lane, Navy Town. We run for 24 hours. You can come for our services. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. That's been Governor with me right here for the Business Bank program on West Nile TV. I want to say thank you so much for being part of us. I thank you for loving West Nile TV. Thank you for loving Business Bank. In case of any concern, question, please endeavor to drop it right on our YouTube page. And let's meet again next time. Hashtag West Nile TV. We're lighting up the region. Hashtag the Business Bank. Hashtag Dream big, start small. Good morning. I'm out of here.